What's going on, everybody? Figured I would just do a quick video here on my review and impressions of this tour pack. I got it from TCMT. It's their Chop tour pack. When I was looking to buy this, I couldn't really find a video of anybody that had really put this thing through its paces. Thousands and thousands of miles, you know, anything crazy like that. Lots of videos of unboxings and installs and first impressions, but no like long-term strain tests, which is what I'm gonna probably end up calling this video, as a strain test, because that's exactly what it was. I just got back from an 11-day trip, 6,244 miles in 11 days. One of those days was just shy of a 1,200 mile day, 19 and a half hours in the saddle. So if this thing was gonna fail, I feel like it would have been on this trip. Tell you a little bit about it. I bought like I said, I got it off eBay from TCMT directly though. Went with the black latches, no back pad, their quick disconnect kit, and I got the one with the reinforced plate because I read a lot of reviews that they crack. So this is the plate that they sent me. Go into that plate a little bit more later. I guess I can touch on it now. Basically, the plate that they sent me, if you were to put it in here, it covers up this entire bottom section here. Well, the trim level that I got came with a free liner. You can't use the liner with that plate because it doesn't allow these concaved sections to sit down in those grooves. Meaning this whole thing sits up a little proud, and then since it sits up a little proud, the lid kind of is a little funky with shutting. So I went ahead and got on Amazon and I bought that plate that's designed for the Chop Tour packs. Ran me 20 bucks. A little bit about what I had in here. So I had a 3-person tent. I had a Coleman single burner stove, 2 extra cans of fuel, my sleeping bag. I had my sleeping pad, a bunch of other random stuff. I mean, I've got one of those Thermacell like mosquito repellents. I've got phone chargers, battery banks, all that kind of stuff. I all squeezed it in this. Every bit of probably 40, 50 plus pounds. All my camping stuff was in this tour pack. So I did not have any problems with it at all. It held everything I needed it to hold. It did exactly what I bought it to do. I had a duffel bag that was strapped here. It was actually strapped to the quick disconnect bracket for the entire trip. This thing, I didn't have any failures. I got the Chopped, came with the liner, the tether, the black hardware, and the quick disconnect bracket. $225-ish from eBay, directly from TCMT. I went ahead and I bought this separately. This was just some knockoff on eBay that was 20 bucks, kind of matched the stitching on my Lapera, so I went ahead and picked that up. I was headed to Sturgis, so, figured it's a fashion show, right? Most people think it is when you go out there, but I'll tell you a little bit about my ride. It started out here in Florida and went out down through Louisiana into Texas, rode the Twisted Sisters out in Texas. Crazy roads out there. A lot of them, expansion joints and potholes and stuff like that. Roads that haven't been paved in many years. Lots of like good hard vibrations on the roadway. So definitely put it through its paces in that regard. When we left out of there, we went into New Mexico. New Mexico probably shocked me the most. We stopped in Grants, New Mexico, real cool little town off Route 66. Got in that night. It was probably every bit of 90 degrees. We woke up the next morning and it was like 46 degrees when we got on the highway. And then we were headed into Vegas. So from Grants, New Mexico, 46 degrees. It got up to 110 on the Vegas Strip that same day. So 46 degrees to 110. That kind of temperature swing along with some rain that we hit, this thing it didn't waver. No stress cracks, nothing crazy, no failures at all. From there, we rode out to the Bonneville Salt Flats for Speed Week. Ended in Sturgis, bouncing around on the Buffalo Chip. If you know anything about that campground, you know that it's anything but a paved roadway. With all, 50 pounds of my camping gear in here, just ripping through the potholes and the ups and downs of that whole campground. It's pretty much an off-road park. So, like I said, if this thing was going to fail, I feel like it would have failed on that trip. And I haven't seen a lot of videos out there of people that have really put one of these to the tests. I do think that I'll probably go spend I think somebody told me it was like $60. You can go get your saddlebag key. You can get that lock from Harley with your saddlebag key. I'll probably end up going and doing that. If I think these latches are going to fail on me, I might end up getting Harley latches. I hear that's like the only real weak point on these TCMT bags, but I don't know. These feel pretty good. I've got a buddy that's got another Chinese knockoff tour pack. I don't know what tour pack it is, or else I would let you know. He had a latch failure on the trip, and his latch just doesn't feel like mine does. So for whatever that's worth. But yeah, this is my review on it. This is my bike. It's a 2018 Road Glide 107. As far as the motor goes, it's stock. It's got some other stuff done to it, as you can see. If anybody's interested in learning a little bit more what I did on it, feel free to comment. I'll answer any questions you got. And yeah, if you got any questions about the trip, feel free to drop them in the comments. And y'all be safe out there. Keep the rubber side down.